The Newsday continues here on One News Now Business. I'm Diego Castro. Here are the biggest stories on the economic and corporate fronts. Manufacturing activity continued to expand in November, propelled by robust demand and growth in new orders and production. S&P Global's Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index rose to 52.7 in November from 52.4 in October. This indicates a strong improvement in operating conditions, the strongest since February. The Philippines also had the highest PMI reading among Southeast Asian countries last month. RCBC Chief Economist Mike Ricafort attributed the improved manufacturing output to seasonal increase in importation, manufacturing, and other production activities amid the holiday season. Analysts expect inflation to have eased in November. A Business World poll of 15 analysts yielded a median estimate projection of 4.4% for November inflation. The figure is the midpoint of the Bangko Central's inflation forecast band of 4 to 4.8%. If realized, this would be slower than the 4.9% inflation logged in October. Analysts say high base effects may have significantly helped in bringing down the November figure. Experts also say the projected slower inflation can be attributed to lower pump prices and slower increase in food costs. However, increases in electricity rates and cooking gas prices may have offset the decline in fuel costs. The Philippine Statistics Authority is set to release the latest inflation data on Tuesday, December 5. Amid expectations of slower inflation, more foreign chambers are warning that the Philippine Ports Authority's proposed storage fee hike could cause upward price pressures. The British Chamber of Commerce Philippines says PPPA's plan to increase storage fees may impact inflation, as the higher rates could eventually trickle down on prices of goods. A German-Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry also says raising storage charge might not be the quote right signal amid high inflation. The group suggests that the PPA should instead look into why containers are being delayed. The group says this may be due to inefficiencies during clearances or importers' mistakes. The PPA initially said the increase in storage fees will ensure optimal use of the yards and encourage immediate withdrawal of containers to prevent congestion. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Short-term foreign investments continue to exit the Philippines for the second month in October. Data from the Bangko Sentral shows hot money posting a net outflow of $328 million in October. That's a reversal from the $83 million in net inflows seen in the same month last year, but it's almost 53% lower than the net outflow of $698 million in September. China Bank's chief economist Dominic Velasquez attributes this to investors seeking higher returns in other countries like the US. Let's now take a quick look at corporate headlines we're watching. Metro Pacific Tollways Corporation is looking to tap local and foreign banks as it seeks to raise fresh funds to reduce their debt level. The company has put its planned initial public offering on hold and is eyeing to defer this to 2025 as it studies its options amid a plan to form a joint venture company with San Miguel Corporation. The renewable energy development arm of Meralco, MGen Renewable Energy, signs a subscription agreement for its investment in SP New Energy Corporation. Under the agreement, MGreen made an initial payment of 7 billion pesos to SPNEC with a balance of 8.9 billion pesos to be paid on the closing date upon fulfillment of certain conditions. Investors are eyeing a Santa Claus rally in the local bourse this year, though they admit that it will depend largely on inflation cooling down. China Bank's Managing Director Juan Paulo Collet said the market may see continued consolidation in the 62 to 6,300 level and could potentially make an attempt for 6,380 in case of positive news flows. And those are the top business stories of the hour. I'm Diego Castro. Join us again at 2 p.m. We are One News, all sides, all the time.